All right, so what is the HPP program? The government gives a program for first time. This is a program for first time home buyers. Okay, so this applies only to first time home buyers. So it's kind of like a once in a lifetime that you can use this program. There are exceptions to the rules. So the exception to the rules, and it's case by case. We can't say for sure they can use it. They would have to call the government to find out. The first case is if they owned a property, and then for the next 5 years, they rented, and they did not own anything. The key is they can't own anything. 5 years they rented, and they went back in the market to buy, then they can use the program again, okay? The second situation will be divorce. If the couple got divorced, they might allow both or one of them to go back and use the program. As I said, it's a case by case. This is a sure thing. If they have nothing owned anymore, 5 years they've been renting, they can go back and use it. This is a case by case.
Mais il fallait qu'ils soient mariés, pas juste conjoints de fait.
Marié, oui, parce qu'ici au Québec, they just allow you to file taxes as a conjoint, but in reality, it's not matrimonial.
Okay, fait faut que tu aies été marié puis divorcé.
C'est ça, exactement. And now, a lot of people say, well, my husband bought, we were engaged and he bought, now we're married, we're gonna buy. Too bad. If one of the couple have bought already, whether they used it or not, it's off the table. The second person can't use it, the couple can't use it. Okay? So the both cannot be owners. Fair enough? Are we clear? Did we write this down? Okay. So now, what does the program say by the government? This is a program was created, one, to help people to be able to purchase. People who say, I don't have money, basically, but they have money in their RSPs. And second, to encourage Canadians to contribute to their RSPs and to their retirement fund. Okay? So the government says, here are the rules. Rule number 1. So you're borrowing the money from your RSP. So you're allowed per person, okay? So up to 35, oops, I can't write this one. Up to $35,000 each.
35.
Did that go up?
Yeah, because I thought it was 30.
25.
As of March 2019, it went up.
Okay.
Okay? So, whoever, there are 5 people that are buying together, their names is on the deed. All 5 can borrow if they're all first-time home buyer. One of them had bought, none of them can use. Number 2 of the rule. The money has to be minimum 90 days in
the bank account.
RRSP. No, not bank account, in the RRSP. You're good, Vanessa?
Yeah, I know.
I said minimum days in the RSP.
Minimum days has to be 90 days. It has to stay in the RSP. Okay? Rule number 3. Najib, do you know rule number 3?
Qu'il ne l'ait pas utilisé. That means this is the first time they're gonna use it.
Okay.
The program.
Citizen? Canadian citizen?
You only can contribute in RSP if you are
Okay,
immigrant or citizen. So you don't have to be citizen, you can be just an immigrant. Landed immigrant, you can contribute. The third rule is the payback, right? You have to pay it That's the third rule.
Il y a
But,
longtemps.
but, now let's talk about the payback. The payback, it's not all one lump sum. It's divided over 15 years. So who has a calculator? Divide 35,000 by 15.
2,333.
2,300?
0.3333 there.
Per year.
Okay, let's round it to 233. Fair enough? Per year. You have to give
Year
it
for
back.
15 years.
Per year, you give that back. So if you miss 1 year, you don't charge, they don't
Double it.
charge you. If you missed 1 year, they'll take the 233,34, and they add it to your income to pay tax on it. If you don't pay it 1 year, you missed, let's say, 2021, they'll add it to your income. Then they work to see 2022, did you pay it back? So if you missed 1 year, you missed 1 year. That's it, it's done. It's added to your income, you pay tax. Now
Yeah.
focus on the following year.
Okay, so it's 233.
Get it in a beer glass.
Thank you.
So it's 233 per year that you have to pay back. And then if you miss it 1 year,
Sorry.
there's $233 that will be added to your income tax.
To your income tax to pay tax on it.
Okay,
And then you continue.
okay,
So it doesn't get deferred. And it doesn't get doubled for the year after.
okay.
So it's forgotten.
Forgotten. You pay the tax on it?
That's
So you stop the 35K.
Well, yeah, you pay the tax on it and you move on. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, when does the payment start?
2 or 3 years after.
No, it's not 2 years, it's not 3 years. Ready?
Yeah.
14 months after, 14 months from end of the year you borrowed it from.
Oh, that's good. So if you borrowed it in January, it only starts December of that year.
No,
No,
you start calculating 14 months from December of that year. I'll do some
Yeah.
scenarios.
That's what I meant, okay.
End of the year you borrowed from.
So if we borrowed in January the 1st of 2020,
They start counting as of December of that year.
You decide
14 months.
after December, after December.
Yeah.
So your first count will be January 2022. You count 14 months. That
March.
brings you to March.
April
Well, no, March.
March.
Well, February, actually,
2023.
2023, because March 1st, your first payment should be starting.